Speaking of change, have you been able to get a feel for how different they are without Welker the first two games, and now they've got him back?
Well, they run a little bit more 12 personnel, which is 2 tight end sets, but they get to the same plays. They run similar plays. They use Emmanuel Sanders a little bit more, doing a little different job. I guess he's doing some of the stuff that West would be probably doing. Yeah, they spread the ball a little differently than they will with West in there on third down.
How much more serious is this team this week compared to past weeks because of the loss?
I don't know if guys are more serious. Guys are just locked in. When you feel like you lost the game, you shouldn't have lost. Guys are gonna feel some type of way. So they're just ready to execute, ready to get back on the field.
What was different about San Diego for you guys?
It was 120 degrees. Anytime you get out there and play 80, 90 plays in 120-degree weather, it's gonna wear on you. And guys got kind of worn down, and games happen like that. They get you in the right circumstance.
How much did you feel? Was you feeling woozy, or
you just feel hot? You just feel hot. It's hot. It's hard to regulate your body heat, and there's no saving you from it. When it's out like that, it's like immunate from like the floor. It's like it's surrounding you. The heat it's enveloping you. It's hard to get away from.
It looked like you were dumping the ice cups
you were
down your
dumping
back.
ice, water, whatever else you could find on you, and it wasn't helping.
And 2 IVs. You had one before and one at halftime, or?
Yeah. I might have had 3. At one might have got one after too.
How much do you think just the team speed aspect changed, and that therefore the whole defense was different because of the heat?
In terms of
just because it was so hot that you couldn't play as fast as a unit that you normally do.
I don't know if that had much to do with it. It's just it changes the dynamics of what your body is able to do. Physically, you can only do what you can do. Your body will allow you to do. So it just some guys were cramping up and things like that, and it's just part of the game.
How did you? There were mistakes made that were uncharacteristic for the defense. Can you cite an example of either something you did or the defense did?
Well, they're just simple things. There are a lot of things. I'm not going to go into details about them, but there are simple things that you can just tell guys are hot. It's hard. It's hard out there for them. So it's obviously going to be back on track this week.
How'd you feel you played?
I feel like I played pretty good. Obviously there's a few plays here and there, but for the most part, it was a good game.
Yeah, did you hear about the comments coming from the San Diego players, and do you have a reaction?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty hilarious. I thought that was it. When a guy wants to get his name in the paper, he has to say something crazy.
Richard, do you feel like you got criticized unfairly for people saying after the game that you didn't talk, that you bolted and left and all that?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty ridiculous. When I got done taking a shower and everything, Earl was being interviewed. I stood there for a while, and nobody came to me. I put my stuff on and walked out and signed a few autographs. And there was a guy that asked for autographs, that asked for an interview after autograph, and I thought, this guy can't be serious. That might have been the guy who said I wasn't talking to the media. I didn't really consider it media.